All right, so let's go ahead and check out our first. What in the hell is going on?
I do appreciate the recognition, but I won't keep this stuff. This will go to my mom, and this will probably go to my son, because I'm very uncomfortable being here with you guys. I do not rock with the police.
That was a hero and a man by the name of Alex Mingus from Minnesota. And he was actually calling out police officers and their inaction at the very podium he had been awarded a Medal of Valor by the police he was attacking. Now, not only is this guy an incredible person, but he's brave. I mean, he spoke out, and you probably noticed the shirt he's wearing, where he's calling out white supremacy. He previously had like a sweater covering it, and then once he took the podium, he took the sweater off, which I loved.
Like Superman would.
Yeah, and it says, of course, smash white supremacy. Now, before we get to the rest of what he had to say, which is the best part of the story, here's the context that you need to know about.
Let's hear the
Mingus was awarded the medal after he responded to a shooting at a gas station. This occurred on October 8th. Now, here's what happened during that whole incident. Mingus was driving with his wife to work when he heard gunshots and followed a red van that left at a high rate of speed, from the shooting. Now, Police Chief Jeremy Ellison said that the van later stopped and a man who was bleeding profusely exited the vehicle and asked for help. Ellison said Mingus, a civilian, wrapped a shirt around the shooting victim's arm to try to slow the bleeding. An artery in the victim's wrist had been severely damaged by a bullet. Doctors stated that the aid provided by Alex prevented this man from dying.
That's amazing.
He saved a man's life. But what's also, I don't even want to say it's shocking, because I've witnessed the inaction by cops, in Los Angeles specifically. But he called out cops because of what they did when this incident happened.
Right now.
So without further ado, let's go to the next clip.
Congratulations. I'd like to give you an opportunity to say a few words.
Yeah. Thanks. I appreciate it. I feel like I did what anyone would have done with the little bit of training that they have, that I have. I'm a certified firearms instructor. That day, 9 of your squad cars raced past us as I was flagging them down. It said in the letter you sent me. And that was a potential of 18 people. 18 people could have stopped to help preserve life. But 18 people chose to go to a potential threat. And I recognized the man had a pistol and we didn't know what he was doing. But I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to say these things. And I just want folks to know that they don't keep us safe. We keep us safe.
Whoa. Damn. Oh, whoa. We do not need to hear anything else. What he said now, of course, a lot of people could say, well, the cops probably didn't see him, or the cops had to rush to, the guy who actually had the gun, which I could understand. Maybe they didn't know there was a victim off to the side who was bleeding and possibly, on their way to dying. And it could have been a lot of miscommunication and a lot of misunderstanding in that moment. But I think what he said at the end is most important. And this is reflecting off the history of the Black Panther Party of self-defense. You know what I'm saying? They do not keep us safe. The police wasn't created to keep us safe. Its main priority is to enforce laws and to protect property, essentially. And the folks with the money. Let's just keep it 100. What we have to do, and this is a smaller piece to a bigger puzzle. Trust me, I'm starting to connect these puzzle pieces little by little throughout each day. But this is the start of it here. We are the ones to keep us safe. If we found that it was our duty as neighbors and stop thinking just about ourselves, stop thinking selfishly and thinking about our own safety, because we can only do so much. But if I know that my neighbors got my back, my upstairs neighbors got my back, my left neighbors, if I know that my community is watching for me, it has my best interest at heart, and they know that I have their back just as much or even more, then we got something. You know what I'm saying? That's how the Black Panther Party self-defense was so amazing, because people literally said that we can actually, or at least in that time, we could actually walk the streets and not be fearful of gang members and crazy police officers, and like, it felt safe because we policed our communities and we held each other accountable and we actually looked out for our neighbors. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably one piece of what made the Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma so historical, is because I'm pretty sure to a certain extent they held each other accountable. They made sure that they dealt fairly with each other. They made sure that they protected each other. I mean, that's pretty simple. So I would like to say, if you don't agree with this, what in the hell are you thinking? Simple. All right, let's go. Let's go to next story. Let's go to next story.